प्रकृतिम् अनुवर्तन्ते सर्वे रोगाः सुखप्रदाः. All diseases can be overcome, and to bring happiness is just by following the nature. Shloka from Agni Purana. Namaskara, myself Dr. Padmavati, and welcome to day 20 of Jnanaamrutha podcast series. And today's topic is Prakrithi, living with the nature. As you know, today is World Environment Day. As we know, in Shat Darshanas, mainly the Sankhya philosophy, Prakriti or nature, it is the primordial creative force from which all manifest universe emerges. Vedic civilization was built on reverence for nature like Vriksha Puja, that is tree worship, Nadi Puja, that is river worship, and Go Puja, that is worshipping the cow. We are nature and we are not separate from it. Here, the Prakriti or the nature is the dynamic principle, and while the Purusha is the pure consciousness. Liberation comes from understanding their distinction, where the nature teaches impermanence, interconnectedness, and sufficiency. And according to Ayurveda, humans are microcosms of the macrocosm. That is, if you see the external atmosphere, that is the surrounding environment, it is made up of 5 elements, Pancha Mahabhutas: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. That is in the macroscopic level, and if you see in the microscopic level, that is the humans are made up of these. That is, even our body is made up of these 5 elements, that is Pancha Mahabhutas. Yata Brahmandaha Tata Pindandaha. So these 5 elements or the Pancha Mahabhutas exist both in nature and within us. This very principle tells us whatever happens in the atmosphere, in the environment, the same happens within our body also. The seasonal rhythms, where we can see if there is any change in the atmosphere like summer, winter, or any season, that will directly affect our body in a different way, like the diseases or the different aspects. So health all depends on aligning with the natural cycles, like following Rutucharya, what is being told in Ayurveda, like eating seasonal foods and adopting the routines accordingly with the season. And spending time in nature, it sets the balance of the 3 doshas, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Thus we can understand that Ayurveda is fundamentally an ecological balance, where it is helping us understand that if we are polluting the nature, the body will also be polluted, isn't it? When the nature is in balance, we are also in balance. This is the highest knowledge, highest lesson what we can keep it in mind. Whenever we are going to pollute our atmosphere, we are going to pollute our body as well. As the macrocosm, the outer atmosphere, is as same as our body. And coming to the modern aspect, the biophilia hypothesis, which states that humans have an innate need to connect with the living system. And just living in the nature for 20 minutes, it reduces cortisol by 20%. It lowers the heart rate and improves immune cell activity. The forest bathing in the forest is now prescribed by doctors in Japan. So just think of it. we used to have the Nadi Snana, and it is very good for our health as well. In yoga, which always emphasizes being in harmony or balance with the Prakriti. Okay. So Samatvam Yogam Uchyate. The Samatva, what is that balance? Keeping in harmony or the balance within ourselves and with our nature also, with the external world. This symbolizes dual energies, and the mountains and rivers are the metaphors for stability and flow. We can practice all these outdoor meditations, Surya Namaskara, and mindful breathing, which all connects the practitioners with the natural rhythm. And coming to the modern science, how the living along with the atmosphere, this all helps in reducing stress. It lowers the blood pressure and improves the mood. And if you are living in the around the nature, this all activates brain regions linked to the calmness and creativity. And we can say that there is a hypothesis, biophilia hypothesis, as we understood that, which is the humans have an innate affinity for nature, which is very, very essential for psychological well-being. And whenever there is any long vacation, you don't think of going to any mall. You prefer to go in the midst of the nature to have very quiet, isn't it, quiet time there? So that is the human innate affinity for the nature. And we can understand that sustainability is not just ecological but mental. That is, disconnection from the nature contributes to anxiety and burnout. So thus, we can understand that being along with the nature is the medicine itself. As today is World Environment Day, we can practice by planting a tree or a small sapling, water it, or cleaning any public space. This will be our small contribution or a small puja to the Mother Earth. And we can understand that nature is not outside us. Yes, nature is not outside us. It is within us. By aligning with its rhythm, we discover balance, clarity, and joy. Happy Environment Day to all. See you tomorrow. Until then, Namaste.